Hi everyone, welcome to week 6. So you guys are rolling along here through stoichiometry, and this is really the last week before the exam in stoichiometry. And this week you're going to cover limiting reactants, I can say that, and percent yield. So limiting reactants, to put it in terms of things that you might understand, let's say you were going to make burritos and you had a whole bunch of grilled vegetables to put in there, rice, beans, burger, whatever, but you only had 2 tortillas. So the tortillas are your limiting factor. You can only make 2 burritos because you only have that much ingredients for 2 burritos. Doesn't matter if you had 10 pounds of hamburger. So just like in preparing food, in chemical equations, there will be one thing that limits how much of everything can be made because you don't have enough of it to make more. Also, percent yield. And I want to caution everyone when you guys are calculating actual and percent yields, you should never have anything over 100%. If you do, that should be a big red flag that you did something incorrectly in your calculations. So remember, you can't ever make more than 100% of something. So keep that in mind as you go through the week. So you're going to start out with some reading in the book on limiting reactants, and then this quick lab is actually in your book. And I can tell you what page here, perhaps, if I get organized. But if you want to look at it in the book, it's fine. But basically, it's the same thing as it's on page 300 of your text. And I tried to put it into a quiz so that you could answer it correctly, or answer it quickly, and it can be auto-graded. And then the last are some problems, and these are in your book on page 302. There's just 4 of them. And remember, you can never have percent yields or actual yields that are greater than 100%. That's my biggest thing to tell you to watch for there. Other than that, this week should be fairly easy. We go from 211, which is a Thursday, and then you guys have a 4-day weekend. So we start on Thursday, you have a 4-day weekend, and then through the 19th, which is Friday, to finish up this week. So you have 5 class days with a 4-day weekend in between. Let me know if you have questions. I will be offline for most of the weekend. For the 4-day weekend, I'm headed to San Francisco. So you all have a great 4-day weekend, and I'm going to enjoy my 3-day weekend in San Fran. Thanks. Bye.